Namaste to all you beautiful cosmic souls. Welcome to your new moon reading, and for those who celebrate the festival of lights, Diwali, happy Diwali. This new moon is bringing us a lot of immense changes, including those that some may be feeling very drained and some may be feeling very empowered. So, this reading is going to tell you what you need to personally work on and what will help you move forward in your journey from today. This is a start to a completely new beginning for a lot of you. And some of you may be already feeling it, some of you will feel it eventually. It is completely your choice whether to choose this change or take a little more time and then move through it the next time. Let us begin this reading with a few angel cards, a card with messages that will assist us for this new moon. We have the Six of Thought. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times with all these changes that are occurring. It may be necessary to take a trip over water or another country. I feel like a lot of you may be moving. Okay, a relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you because there is still hope. And I feel like this connection is going to teach you a lot of things, and not only teach you but also there is a lot to learn. Okay, that's the same thing, repeating the same thing again. So this connection is a very important connection for you, but so just because it feels a bit difficult, a bit challenging, new to you, and you're just not used to this kind of behavior, doesn't mean you should just give it up. Okay, we have the guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and understanding and complete and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice that you are given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics even within yourself. So that is your third card. Now moving to the midst of the reading to see what exactly is in store for you today. Also, how do you like the new backdrop? I'm kind of enjoying this new and exciting backdrop. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so first of all, the Wheel of Fortune. You are literally in the midst of your journey, like you are at the center, bang on the center of your journey moving forward. We have the Nine of Cups. You're completing a cycle with this new moon. Actually, as the new moon begins, you're starting a new cycle, or rather the second half of the cycle. You're weeding out a lot of unnecessary things, a lot of unnecessary thoughts, energies, and a lot of unnecessary people as well. So this may kind of come to you as something that just either it is really new to you, or it is something that is just come across to say hello and goodbye. Okay, so this will happen in your day-to-day life, whereas the center of your journey moving forward is something that's going to take place for another 1 to 2 months. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I see a lot of materialistic abundance, prosperity that's all coming forth and together. And all of these things are kind of intertwined with each other, causing you to believe in yourself a little more than you usually do. It will also bring about a lot of love and a lot of positive emotions. So look forward to that, because that is something that is going to bring a lot of light into your life with Diwali as well. That has come into your lives if you do celebrate Diwali. If not, you can always light a lamp and enjoy the festivities. So, what else do we have that the new moon is bringing us? The Mother of Swords. So, I see that you all are taking a stand for yourselves, believing in your energy, believing in yourself, literally allowing the light to shine from within, and not necessarily listening to anybody else, but also remember that you're not always right, and sometimes you need to look further in to see that, a lot of people have different and new perspectives, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you are always right. Remember that other people have their own ways of seeing things and understanding things. Okay, when you feel something isn't right, allow that to pass. Keep your perspective with yourself. Okay, and this could also be in a very close knit relationship, either with your significant other, very close friendship, or even your parents or your siblings. Okay, but well, I am getting the lovers here, so what I feel is that this could very possibly be with your lover, and with your husband, wife, lover, new relationship, whatever it is. Both of you are going to have very different perspectives in accordance with each other. So remember that you are still growing to know each other, growing to understand each other. And that could cause different perspectives, different clashes within understanding each other itself. So allow the space to keep that perspective, line of perspective open, the line of understanding open. As such, you have a lot of growth, materialistic understanding between each other, and this journey is kind of uh, having a new start to itself, having a new start with yourself even. So wherever you are, whatever it is, remember that you are in this journey together. So if you are healing something, heal together, grow together. It doesn't necessarily mean that you share what you're going through unless it is really required, because you are on your individual journey as much as you are on your journey together. There is a lot of discovery, so you are learning a lot about yourself within this relationship and the things that are going on, as well as discovering a lot of new things about each other as well. You're finding union in this journey, you're finding union with your growth, and that is causing healing, because you're kind of understanding where you both stand, where you stand as a person, how you want to go forward from here, and how you really want to grow from here. Okay, so allow that to happen, allow that to grow, allow that to really honestly just process, because there is a lot that is about to happen, a lot of change that is about to come into your life. So to allow that to happen, you need to allow the truth and honesty of the situation to unfold. And as you begin to allow these things to unfold, the passion between you both will rise, the passion within yourself will rise. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of sexual understandings, a lot of sexual or sensual deepened connections between you both that are coming. You will understand each other better, you will have a lot of clarity and a lot of giving, a lot of compassion that you are readily giving to one another. So that is something that I absolutely love for the both of you. I know this started as general new moon reading and turned to kind of like a lover's reading. We do have a lovers reading that is coming on Sunday, and if you have watched my last Sunday's video, you will know that every Sunday I will be doing a free reading for one of you folks. So do leave a comment with your name in the description, in the caption, not the caption, what is it? In the comment section of last Sunday's video if you'd like a free reading on the next Sunday's video. So that is all I have for you all today. I hope you all resonated with this reading and you are able to connect with this reading on a deeper level. As always, sending you so much love, so much light. Namaste.